profound grief.
Time hasn't healed the pain of their devastating loss.
A year later, we still feel shock and disbelief that this has happened and our son has been taken from us.
Shock over what happened last year in the early hours of March 16th. A fire broke out at a heritage building in Old Montreal, killing 7, including their son Nathan. He and 5 other victims were staying in illegal Airbnbs inside that building, which had been repeatedly flagged for fire safety violations.
The accidental cause has now been ruled out.
Police now believe the fire was deliberately set. Radio-Canada has learned the main suspect is a convicted killer who was on the lam at the time of the fire. But nobody has yet been charged in the case.
I mean, how can that happen, Sarah? It's not only tragedy of human failure, but it's a comedy of errors.
Randy and Beth Sears have since launched a lawsuit claiming the building's owner, the tenant running the short-term rentals, and Airbnb all played a role in what happened that morning. Others have joined the suit, including survivors.
Probably the most lasting scar I think I have from that day is the survivor's guilt.
Benjamin Majid managed to get out of the building in time. Now he feels much like Nathan's parents, frustrated.
It just feels like such a juxtaposition of the immediate help that we received that morning versus what feels like glacial pace of the investigation.
Zafar Mahmoud, whose daughter Dania died that day, is also waiting for answers.
A year has passed. Nothing has happened so far.
And while the investigation continues, so does the grief.
I just sit there and just close my eyes and think of that Danya is with me. And when the cool breeze blows, I think it's Danya's touch.
While families of the victims are demanding accountability, Montreal police won't comment on the specifics of the case. But a lawyer involved in the lawsuit says Airbnb is negotiating a possible settlement. Sarah Levitt, CBC News, Montreal.